Hi guys, and thank you for watching. As always, we are back with the big castle fortress thingy majig build. So what we're going to do today, this might be a shorter video than normal. I'm having a few issues at the moment with rendering. I keep rendering on my laptop, and for some reason it keeps shutting off. I think it's overheating. I may have to strip it down and give it a bit of a clean. Yeah, so it's like rendering videos is taking a lot longer than usual. But what I want to do on this video is I want to move this away. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use MCEdit now, and we're gonna take a complete schematic of this whole walkway, and we're gonna put it somewhere else, or at least save it. Because what we're gonna do is we need to start building the ground for which the actual castle will stand on. Because we can't leave it like this. I can't really do any designs or anything unless I exactly know what we're doing. I mean, we've got the struts, we know what that's going to look like, but without actually the landscape around it, it's getting very, very difficult to imagine how I'm going to actually make it work. So what I'm going to do is jump cut, and then we'll return with MCEdit, and then we'll take a schematic of this, and then we'll save it, and we'll see what happens next. So the reason why I have to jump cut is because I'm using the Ecstatic. I'm not using fraps, so I'm not recording the whole screen. I'm just recording the program that's running at this time. So if you just give me 2 secs, I'll jump cut and we'll have MCEdit on. So see you in a sec. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, I say welcome back. Obviously, it's just been a millisecond for you guys. It's been a few minutes for me, just whilst I was sorting something else out. So what we need to do is we need to load this world in. So we've got fortress build. Load that in. And then we can crack on with getting the schematic. Right, so there's the wall. So what I need to do is we go over to where it meets the castle, and then we need to start putting some markers down, so we know what we're doing. Not markers, but you know, we need to start etching it out, as it were, so we know exactly what we're getting. Right, so that should yeah, that should be enough. As long as it's one block on either side, because it doesn't come further out than one block, so that needs to come out a little bit further. This side. So let's just extend that out one block. Yeah, that should do it. Okay. Just pull it back. We're going to have to take quite a large schematic, because obviously the roadway is in a weird shape. But it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a major issue. So what we'll do is we'll need to... Is that on the bottom now? Yeah, I think it is. So pull it down. Maybe all the way a little bit. Through the bedrock though. Pull it down a bit more. Okay. That's still the distance that we need that way. So what we need to do is then... Sorry, it looks a bit junky when I'm flying around like this, but there is a method to the madness. So let's come to that far, say. Let's have a look. That's going to do it. Nope, it needs to be a little bit more out. To that far. Yep, that'll do. I think. Yeah, we will. Okay, so let's just pull out a little bit. And then we go. Boink. And we can put that back in a little bit. Is that enough? Yeah, it is. It's right. Okay, so basically we can take a schematic of this now, and that will be the walkway. There should be no issues with anything, because I've not taken anything that I don't want. What I would say is, if you're going to do something like this, obviously I would not schematic this into a world, because basically everything within the white area here would be destroyed and would be left with empty space. So we don't really want that. So what we're going to do then is we're going to copy that, and then we're going to save it. We're going to save it as basic walkway with struts. I haven't done all of them. Okay, so what we can really do now is we can take this and we can cut it out, and I'm going to back it up by moving it somewhere else. So I can always get it back if I really need to. So this will take a little bit longer than just doing a copy, because it actually remove it from the business, and then we can place it over here somewhere where it's a bit out of the way. Let's move really far away from there, just in case I need to do a bit more work, and then we can paste it here. Okay, so that might be a little bit silly. What the hell's all that? Don't know. Something to do with chunks or something, maybe? Oh, this is causing issues. I think I'm flying too high. The world's not loading it. Let's just plonk it there. Oh, sugar. Try to keep my language down. Plonk it there. Oh, fuck. So much for the language down. What the hell's all this? What's going on? I think the computer's having trouble loading everything in. Let's just have a look, see what's happening with that. Oh, I know what it might be. I left the bit selected. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. I may get away with that, I don't know. Oh, who cares? All we want to do is we want to move it out of the way. Nothing's loading in now because the computer's under a bit of strain. This is a crappy PC, so it's going to take forever. So, but we can leave now. We can leave and everything should be fine. So we exit up, save and quit. Because it's saved anyway. We've got it on a save, so we can always put it back in whenever we need it. But what we need to do is we need to get the basically around the castle. We need to get the land to, like, I'll show you. We need to get the land to look like a hill. Hi guys. Okay, so basically what we want to do is we want to take a schematic of some of this stuff, because I think this could really work. So first off, we need to get a schematic of this. This will be the trophy part. So let's start it there. About there. And we've got a base sort of start point that we want to use. So let's just fly inside for a second so we can actually see this. Pull it out. We don't want it all the way out too far. We just want it. Actually, we don't want to do that even. Oh yeah, we do. No, we do. Because basically, I'm just getting that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna raise this up. Just let me remember which keys to use to fly up. Q. Keep going up. Okay. We're getting a bit of progress. Right. So, actually we should extend this out a little bit so it covers a lot of the area that we want to cover. And then let's pull the forward position over here. Okay, so we're actually looking at something pretty decent now. I don't need all that crap on the side, so let's just shorten it in a little bit. We don't want to take more than we actually need. The reason why I'm not doing a full thing on this, because obviously it's going to be married to a flat side, which is, as you've seen on the build that we're doing at the moment, where we've raised it. I need something flat to fit flush against it, and that's why I'm doing it this way. That actually kind of works. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to. So I've got burps. I always have burps. If you're following my series, if you're following everything, you know that I always get hiccups when I'm talking too fast, because I'm talking and all that. Right, I think that'll work. I really do think that'll work. I'm just making sure all the dimensions are correct, because I don't want to cut it and then find that it's a bit left field. What I would like to do though is, it's because I'm not entirely sure how big the wall itself is. Sorry, not the wall, the platform that it's actually raised upon. I need to make sure it's deep enough that we can add something on the bottom later. It's definitely, I don't think it's as deep as that. I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's definitely not. No. There's no, in fact, let's just check. Oh, it's all rock and garbage. Right, okay. So at least that way we can actually make sure that we're not going to paste in something we don't want. And it's going to be, if we don't paste it in properly, sorry, if we didn't take a lower section at the bottom and we then went, no, what we're going to do now is go on to paste this in onto the side of the building. If it's not tall enough, then basically we'll be left with a gap at the bottom. We don't want that, so I'd rather go far deep, because then at least we can actually paste in something and we can get rid of the stuff at the bottom. But I'd rather be too oversized and not big enough. Because what we'll do is we can use portions of this to make the world look different. And I'll explain that once we get to doing it. Okay, so let's just take a schematic of this then. Okay, so what we're gonna call it. So Control S. I don't know why I've just done that. Because didn't mean Control S. Sorry. We need to copy it. So it's Control C. We'll save this as. I'm going to call it Dome Hill. Might not make much sense to you, but it's like kind of, it could have been a dome if it had completed on the other side and on the sides as well. But anyway, I always try and use something that's referenced to like something I can think, yeah, I know what that is. It might make no sense to you, but for me, in my small mind, it does. So what we could do is we could start using that. That's a really good building block, like a good start to, you know. But we can at least start with this, and then we'll see what happens. So what we're going to do is we'll exit out of this now. Hello, okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to do another jump skip there. Bloody hell, I keep forgetting that every time I shut MCEdit down, it stops recording. Okay, so let's just get back on track. So we need to go back into the fortress build. Okay, right, so what we want to do is we want to try and paste in this section of, well, land really that we've created, or we took a schematic of, to see if we can make it marry up to this wall. Hopefully it'll be big enough, or tall enough I should say, really. It just looks awful. I don't know why I bother filling in these parts, because it doesn't really matter, but it gives me a better impression of what I'm doing. Okay, so let's have a look. So we need to import it, so let's have a look. Imports, and then it's called Dome Hill. So let's get that, and what we need to do then is look at if it needs rotating, which I think it does, because you can see on the left side of it there, that's where the flat area is, where I took it away. No, actually, no, that's wrong. Oh, no. Oh, I made a bit of a boo-boo. So let's just rotate it, and I'll show you why. Actually, no, we haven't really. Yeah, that's the section of the wall. Right. I don't get what's going on there. Something is angry. I don't know. Something's not happy about me doing this. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to pop it on the wall here, because then what we're going to do is we're going to nudge it around a little bit. So we're going to nudge So left click, and then we're going to drop it down a bit. Is that married? No, it's not. Drop it down one more time. And then it needs to be dropped, brought in one more step here, so nudge. And then we need A key. Right. Because the natural sections we can fill in, it's not a big problem. Okay, let's just import that. There is a method to the madness. I know it looks completely ridiculous at the moment, but just bear with me a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to import again. Downhill. It's loading. Rotate it. Is that the side that we want? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's just stick it next to this one, but a little further in. That makes sense, because I don't want it to look too uniform. So stick it there. Come up. And then we're going to have to nudge like you wouldn't nudge before. So we'll nudge it that way, and then we'll nudge it down. To have a look, see if that's married up. Okay, it needs to be nudged a little bit up. Cute, cute. There we go. I know you're going to be looking at the gaps and thinking this isn't going to work, because you're looking at the gaps there. That bit will fill in when we get a bit more into detail. But as you can see, I've crossed over the actual build, so it's not looking like it's the same. Well, it is actually looking like the same hill, to be fair. What I could do... Actually, no, it'll be fine, actually, because what we're going to do is, let me just import that. Because this is literally just the beginning. This is literally the basics of how the hill's going to work. So what I need to do is I need to do this continuously around the whole edge, overlapping it, but then what we're going to do... Sorry, that was my fault. Go away. I'll have to do this around the whole area of the build, and then what we can do is we can take smaller schematics and then we can paste them in. So if you just give me a minute, rather than you watch me do the same thing over and over and over and over again, let me just jump cut for you. It'll be about half an hour for me, about a millisecond for you. Okay, so catch you in a second. Okay, everything seems to have gone tits up a little bit. Nothing seems to be working anymore. I can't seem to... I don't know what's going on here. Nightmare. I know what's wrong, it's just I can't seem to see a way through it. But anyway, what I'll need to do is I hate giving up. But I know what I need to do now. I need to just make sections for these wall parts here. But I tried to add another block in before to try and slip it in, and it didn't work at all, and it made things 10 times worse. Yeah, so what I'll do is going to end this video here now. I'll probably do this over the next few days, because it's going to take forever to get it kind of done. I'll probably make a few short videos in between just to say, like, this is where we're up to, this is where we're up to, but this is going to take a long time to do. Nothing I can really do about that, but I don't want to bore you guys to death by just constantly, you know, jumping in cuts. And like I said, I mean, this is not going to take a couple of hours. This is going to take a day, or more even, to fill the complete castle and make it look natural. So yeah, so I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, as always. I do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the series, please feel free to leave a like or a comment. I do appreciate them just as much. Yeah, and I'll catch you on the next video. So the next video will be just, hopefully I will have done this, because don't forget the castle is massive. It is ridiculously big, and this is going to take a long time to do. So I need to get a video out today, because I did promise one yesterday on Twitter, but because of rendering issues, because basically my laptop keeps crashing every time I try to render something, I've had to put it on hold a sec whilst I'm recording this one instead, because that video wasn't that good anyway, just to be honest. Yeah, so let's crack on with this. We'll see what happens next, and I'll catch you on the next video. So take care of yourselves, guys, and goodbye.